In a kingdom of ice and fire, there lived a young boy named Ethan. He loved to run and could often be found sprinting through the frozen tundra or racing through the scorching desert. But Ethan had never participated in a race before, and he longed for the thrill of competition. One day, Ethan's parents surprised him with an entry to his very first 5K race. Excitement and nerves filled his heart as he prepared for the big day. He couldn't wait to feel the rush of adrenaline as he dashed towards the finish line. On the day of the race, Ethan arrived at the starting line filled with anticipation. He looked around and saw other runners of all ages and sizes. Some were stretching, while others were chatting nervously. Ethan took a deep breath, ready to give it his all. The race began, and Ethan's heart pounded with excitement. He started off at a steady pace, his legs carrying him forward with determination. As he ran, he couldn't help but notice a peculiar sight: a dinosaur named Brian running alongside him. Ethan and Brian quickly became friends, encouraging each other to keep going. They passed other runners, their spirits soaring with each stride. The wind whipped through their hair as they raced through the kingdom, leaving a trail of dust and ice behind them. But as they approached the halfway mark, Ethan's excitement turned into exhaustion. His legs felt heavy, and his breath came in ragged gasps. Doubt crept into his mind, and he wondered if he could finish the race. Brian, sensing Ethan's struggle, nudged him gently with his snout. He let out a low rumble, as if to say, "You can do it, Ethan." Inspired by his dinosaur friend's encouragement, Ethan found a reserve of strength within himself. With renewed determination, Ethan pushed through the pain. He focused on the finish line, visualizing himself crossing it with a burst of speed. The cheers of the crowd grew louder as he and Brian neared the end of the race. With one final surge of energy, Ethan crossed the finish line, his arms raised in triumph. The joy of pushing his limits filled his heart, and he couldn't help but smile. Brian roared in celebration, his tail wagging happily. Ethan and Brian had conquered the 5K race together, proving that with determination and a little help from a dinosaur friend, anything was possible. From that day forward, Ethan continued to run, always remembering the thrill of pushing his limits.